Oh, it can't be that simple. It just can't be that simple. That's what most of you guys are thinking. It can't just be this simple. It can't just be personal habits and how you live your life. There's so much external stuff and how I was raised and, where I live, and I didn't come from money and I don't know these things. So it is simple. I promise. Just listen to me. It's simple. I promise. Do you know why you don't want it to be that simple? Because if it is as simple as I'm saying, then you're going to be ashamed of how long it's taken you to find the information. That's why you guys overcomplicate it. If it's overcomplicated, then it's over your head, and it's something that you just don't understand yet, which means you don't have to get started. If it's as simple as all the things I'm saying, you're going to feel some shame and guilt. Because you're going to go, damn, I should have already done this. Oh, it can't be that simple. I fucking promise you it is. I work in the restaurant industry. All of you have heard the shit. 85% of restaurants fail. Oh, I wouldn't start a restaurant. Oh, those fail. They don't make any money. Mine does. It does. Do you know why? It's not because of a sexy concept or the location. It's all those things, for sure. It's everything. But it's stacking it all together. And you don't stack together the fucking elevated, complicated shit without understanding the basics. We've known this for millennia. Pick apart anything. The best example to use is sports, because before you've played a sport, you don't know anything. You know nothing, right? And that's why when you go into basketball and you're fucking 6 years old, they don't start trying to explain to you how to do 360 windmill dunks by throwing the fucking ball off the backboard and catching it and putting it through your fucking legs. They don't teach you that. They start with, this is a basketball. Here you go. Feel how that feels. That's why it's this simple. These are called the basics. And what most of you have done is you've skipped over the formulation of a proper foundation. And you skip up into fucking the middle and high elevated zones and doing all this complicated shit. And you've forgotten how to dribble. You've forgotten how to dribble and pass the ball. As simple as that. You guys have terrible fucking personal habits. You have terrible daily routines. And then you're wondering why the working world is complicated to you. What, the working world? Because that's complicated. You have to go to a job. You have to communicate at a high level with multiple people. If you did our entry level, you didn't hire all the people. So they aren't all the people you would pick. So you got to learn how to coexist with somebody that you might not like. Whilst doing all that, managing all that emotional fucking stress and trying to manage it at a high level, you have to go into a place where you don't understand a thing. You have to start learning and dissecting and hopefully retaining that information and then showing up the next day to be a little bit better at the thing that you learned. You have to show up with all your gear, with a uniform, and you have to have it washed. And you have to have some positive food in your belly so you didn't go and get all fucked up and hungry halfway through the day and go, why do I feel like shit? It's all complicated if you don't know the basics. It's as simple as I'm saying it, I promise. Diet, movement, relaxation, sleep for the physical part. Mindset training. Reframe your mind in the morning. Go, I'm not going to be negative today. Man, life is pretty good. Gratitude practice. Shift your fucking focus away from negative into positive. And autocorrect on it all day long. Oh man, I'm being negative. I got to quit. I got to shut this down. I've been being negative for the last hour and a half. If you don't shut those down, they'll perpetuate. They get worse. They get bigger. Snowball effect. All of a sudden, now you're a negative guy, full of hate. Hating on other people. Spirit. Spirituality. Religion, if that's your jam. Connect to self. Connect to your soul. And understand that that is the access point and gateway to connect with every other person that you enjoy. It's through knowing yourself more. You guys ever wonder why you're weirdly anxious during a conversation with someone? Do you get that? Everyone knows that. It's like, oh, I have social anxiety. Yeah, you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable in you. You're not comfortable being who you actually are. You're still having a conversation from a self-conscious standpoint. I hope I look cool. Am I saying the right things? Did I just sit here and talk too long? Was I not listening good enough? Oh my God, what am I doing? Just be who you are. That's a spiritual connection. In a conversation with somebody, I have no anxiety. None. Zero. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Because I'm just being me. I'm just being who I am. I'm saying what I think. I'm open-minded to hearing something from them and learning and growing and connecting with them. I love their story. I'm asking people questions all the time. It has nothing to do with me trying to run game theory on chicks. I'm just doing it because I'm fucking curious. And then what happens is I get opened up to the actual genuine soul that somebody has. They tell me the truth because I'm telling them the truth back. And then they fucking put their walls down. They start being themselves. Then I get access to the actual true authentic person that they are, which is fucking amazing. It's amazing. All of us have flaws. All of us have beauty. All of us have strengths. All of us have weaknesses. And that's great. That's what makes it fucking fantastic, especially when you're talking to somebody else. Understanding them, trying to get to the root of understanding how they think, why they think this way, why they have these ideals, what their behaviors are like, and if they stand up to them. Like, it's a cool thing. It's that simple, guys. Mind, body, spirit. Regulate those. Have a decent foundation. Then you can figure out what you want. Then your pursuits end up being chasing your dream instead of just scraping by and surviving another day and not enjoying it. That's the difference. It's this simple. I know you want it to be more complicated because you want to fucking have some sort of reason why it's eluding you. That's what you're looking for. How many more times do I have to talk about excuses to explain to you guys that that's what comes up when you feel resistance towards the thing that you fucking want? Is hardship. Failure starts when quitting does. That's when a lot of people quit. So you guys have to be tough enough to get over the threshold to move forward. It's simple shit. Keep fucking walking. Keep fucking working. Stop being a hater. Stop being negative. You are only going to attract negativity. You're going to attract negative people. The more that you're full of hate, you will attract people that hate. And then they will hate themselves. And then at some point, after the honeymoon phase of knowing you wears off, they'll fucking hate you too. It's as simple as that. If you want a good life, do good things. If you want good relationships and good connections, do good things so that the people that you attract are good people that also do good things. Simple as that, guys. Don't overcomplicate it just because you want it to be so fucking complicated that you can pretend that you don't understand. That's all you're doing. It can't be this simple. If it was this simple, that would mean that I just haven't done it. If it's really complicated and it's based on generational wealth and the problem is capitalism and the problem is that I didn't have the right situation and that it's the timing wasn't right and that it's not meant for everyone to be successful. If it was all that, then you can let yourself off the hook and then you just blame, finger point, all externally. But just understand, as soon as you admit that it is this simple, it becomes way less daunting. It's less complicated. It's less scary. You just go, oh man, that simple blueprint sounds like I could do that. So cut out all the fucking confusion and the bullshit and get back to the fucking basics so you can start to find yourself and understand yourself. Then slowly start to rewrite and reformulate your plan and your path, and it will be way more in alignment with who the fuck you are. I promise. It is this simple. 5 years ago, I lived complicated as fuck. I blamed everything externally. I was extremely victim mindset forward. I was a hater. I used to post negative shit under people's videos and all sorts of just negative shit. Oh, that's lame. Oh, this music sucks. Oh, that art's dumb. That person's a phony. It was just all hatred. When realistically, all I could see was that. Now I understand that all I can see is positivity, but it's because I am positive. So just understand that the way you view the world is completely up to you, and what you get from the world is completely contingent on how you fucking view it. So you need to shift your fucking mindset away from this negative, everyone sucks, that's not true, prove everything wrong. You have got to shift that. And if you don't, you will just keep attracting the negative fucking viewpoint that you have on the world. And look, I believe in free will. So genuinely, if that's what you want, if you want to live with fucking curtains pulled over your goddamn window in your fucking mom's basement until you're 40 and film cat videos, you're allowed to do that. You really are. And that's fine. Good luck with it. I actually am going to champion you regardless. It doesn't matter to me. If that's what you want, is to be negative and you think that that's all you deserve, I mean, that's your choice. I will support you even in that endeavor. I really will. I disagree with it, but I do believe that it's your choice and you're right. Just understand that I'm giving you the answer. I'm not going to fucking make you hit the buzzer and chime in and turn your life around. That's not my fucking thing. I do my own shit. I run my own stuff. I have people that I help. I have people that listen to these wisdoms that are the craziest thing is that they're all moving in insane directions. They're all getting so much better. And just be a naysayer. If that's your thing, if you're not ready yet and you don't want to change and you don't want a better life and you want to keep perpetuating negativity, I fully support you to be, to have the freedom to do that. I really do. I feel bad for you. And as soon as you figure out, like, man, I want some better shit, you just let me know and you hit me up. I'll be there for you no matter what. I don't care if you talk shit about me. I'll still be there for you. I don't care. It don't bother me what you think of me. I hold myself in high esteem. It's called self-esteem. Right? Do you know what that means? That means that my internal fucking happiness is 0% based on your view of me. The only thing I want people to view me for is perpetuating positivity and adding positivity to their lives. What you think about me doesn't matter at all. If I can help you, that matters the world to me. That's the only thing that matters.